Welcome along to another video in the Army List Analysis series. We are covering the Bronze Age stroke Iron Age. We are using 1400 points, which is what we use in the league. And today we've got a nice army, the Syro-Canaanite 1207 BC list with Egyptian 1200 BC allies. Now I'm going to say right from the start that this is a mighty army, and we're going to go through the reasons why I think so. But before we do, let's zoom in. I know some of you like to have a look at the models. That looks great, doesn't it? A lot of work's gone into the modelling, and I don't know about you, but often I'm just so concentrated on the fighting that I don't zoom and see all these modellings. And these are the heavy chariots. They're looking great, aren't they? And our impact foot. We've got some Egyptian close fighters, the light chariots, master archers, and a couple of elite, superior quality units. Shardana Guard and Egyptian Guard. But these chariots look great. Okay, so this is a great army, and I think one of the main reasons for that is just options. Name of the game in this game is flexibility. Some armies, like the Sea Peoples as an example, very much reliant on their infantry, don't have access to a lot of chariots or cavalry. Some other armies might well be fairly weak with infantry, like the Sumerians perhaps. But this kind of army can do it all. There are 5 main factors why I think this army is so good. We've got access to a lot of light chariots, the bow kind, superior quality, great for maneuvering around, shooting at things, disrupting things, and then you can get your flanks. So they're not your normal light infantry or cavalry. They are a bona fide cavalry or chariots that can actually get flanks. So they act like light troops, but they are also really dangerous because they can get flanks as well. So they're superb. One of my favourite units in the game. And we've also got the heavy chariots, and my favourite kind, the bow, superior quality with bow. I was just doing some testing today, and okay, the spear kind get 50 extra for being spear on impact, but anything, especially infantry, fighting these heavy chariots, they've still got that negative modifier of fighting heavy chariots in the open to contend with. So these guys can fire at you, charge at you, and disrupt you fairly easily. And I've put them in the center of things because they're not maneuverable. It's probably better to put them in the center. It depends how you want to play, or maybe on the edges, but not right on the flanks. I think heavy chariots are going to be wasted there, so they need to be center or near the flank and not too far away from the main line. We've also got some good impact foot. Some armies don't get access to impact foot, and we have got 6. We've got the protected version and 2 of the lightly protected version. But as I've said in other videos, in terms of impact foot, we don't count armor or protection on impact, so they're going to be as good. The lightly protected versions are going to be just as good as the protected versions for the impact phase. So good quality units, very useful, these impact foot. And then we've got your cheap infantry, and we've also got a load of irregular foot. I mean, if you wanted to spam this map actually has a deep stream. So this is a good example where if you want less impact foot or superior quality units, and you want to spam some cheap infantry, you can do that. The option's there. If you want to maybe use more massed archers and force the enemy to cross the deep stream and attack you, you can do that, because look how many mass archers we've got access to. So 12, up to 12. So there's a lot of juggling. You could take out less heavy chariots, take out more mass archers, less skirmishers, more skirmishers. There's a lot of things you can do with this list, and that's one reason why it makes it so good. And I did have a look actually in the TDC last season, and there were 2 players that took out this army, and this army finished 2nd in Division A, and it finished 3rd in Division B. So a good performance from this army, and the main reason being, but you can do so many things with it. Not a lot of armies have access to so many heavy chariots. Some army lists only have 2. Maybe you can only take 2 out, so up to 6. So this is going to be hard to fight, because you just don't know. If I was fighting this army, I wouldn't know which way my opponent was going to go. I guess you could say maybe more infantry heavy with the impact foot, or perhaps because look how many light chariots we can take, maybe someone would take out more light chariots and spend less on infantry. How many massed archers is your opponent going to take out? So again, you're guessing, basically. You're guessing. So that's what makes it so hard to play against. And even these 2 superior quality units, because in this period a lot of the infantry is pretty weak. You've got a lot of medium foot, you've got a lot of things like close fighters, Libyan foot, lightly protected, only 50% swordsmen. These kind of units, if they have to fight guard, they're not going to last for long. And so even if you only have a couple of superior quality units, in terms of working with impact foot and your weaker units, these can really do a great job. And the other point about it is 57 is a great price for superior quality unit. I think it's in the Assyrian list, the guard units are about 72. So these 2 units are also pretty cheap. Good price. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are going for this list. Weaknesses, there are no weaknesses. It's got absolutely everything. I mean, look how many life. Some of you like playing with skirmishers, I think it's maybe about 12 I counted. If I wanted, yeah, or even more, maybe even, yeah. It's a lot of skirmishers there that are available. I've got 4, but if you wanted, you could take 10 or more. So a lot of skirmishers, a lot of massed archers, a lot of irregular foot. Even these Syrian spearmen. Some of you might like these large units because they can hold for longer than normal sized units. There is everything. Could we have a few more impact foot? We've got 6. 6 is a decent number, especially when you've got 2 superior quality units. Yeah, I think this is going to be the best army we've looked at so far, and it's an A star. I think it's going to be an A star. I can't think of anything that we don't have. Not all army lists have superior quality units. Some only have one, and it's more than 57. So yeah, a really, really great list. And even the light infantry, you've got a nice mix here. We've got 5 archers, and then the Nubian, so that's 6 archers. We've got 2 slingers, 8, 4 javelin men, 12, yeah, 14 and more. So kind of half and half. So if you want the cheaper javelin men, you can take them out. Or if you want to go for the archers, you can take 5 or 6 actually. So yeah, it's kind of a perfect list. Yeah. So let me know if you've taken this army out. Let me know if you've played against it. Do you agree with my grade? Let us know in the comments below. If you like the video, give it a like. Check out my other videos. This is about my 6th video now. I've covered Egyptians, Assyrians, and a good few other armies. We're going to keep going because the league starts in just under a month, I think. So this is why I'm banging out these videos to help you with your selection. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you again soon.